Shalom and blessings, warriors of Yahuah and the truth. We are going to be doing the CEPHER Millennium Edition, Maccabees Rishon, 1 Maccabees 8 we're on. Now Yehudah had heard of the Romaim, that they were mighty and valiant men, and such as would lovingly accept all that join themselves unto them, and make a league of amity with all that came unto them, and that they were men of great valor. It was told him also of their wars and noble acts which they had done among the Galatim, and how they had conquered them and brought them under tribute, and what they had done in the country of Spain for the winning of the mines of the silver and gold which is there, and that by their policy and patience they had conquered all the place, though it were very far from them, and the kings also that came against them from the uttermost part of the earth, till they had discomfited them, and given them a great overthrow, so that the rest did give them tribute every year. Beside this, how they had discomfited in battle Philip and Persis, king of Kittim, with others that lifted up themselves against them, and had overcome them, how also Antiochus and the king of Asia that came against them in battle, having 120 elephants with horsemen and chariots, and a very great army, was discomfited by them, and how they took him alive and covenanted that he and such as reigned after him should pay a great tribute and give hostages, and that which was agreed upon. And the country of India and Madai and Ludi, and of the goodliest countries which they took of him, and gave to King Eumenes. Moreover, how the Yavanim had determined to come and destroy them, and that they, having knowledge thereof, sent against them a certain captain, and fighting with them, slew many of them, and carried away captives their women and their children, and spoiled them, and took of him, and gave to King Eumenes. Moreover, how the Yavanim had determined to come to destroy them, and that they, having knowledge thereof, sent against them a certain captain, and fighting with them, slew many of them, and carried away captives their women and their children, and spoiled them, and took possessions of their land, and pulled down their strongholds, and brought them to be their servants unto this day, or this yom. It was told him, besides, how they destroyed and brought under their dominion all other kingdoms and isles that at any time resisted them. But with their friends and such as relied upon them, they kept amity. And that they had conquered kingdoms both far and nigh, so much so as all that heard of their name were afraid of them. Also that whom they would help to a kingdom, those reign, and whom again they displace. Finally, that they were greatly exalted, yet for all this none of them wore a crown, or was clothed in purple, to be magnified thereby. Moreover, how they had made for themselves a senate house, wherein 320 men sat in council daily, consulting always for the people, to the end they might be well ordered, and that they committed their government to one man every year, who ruled over all their country, and that all were obedient to that one, and that there was neither envy nor emulation among them. In consideration of these things, Yehudah chose Eupolmus, the son of Yochanan, the son of Hakatz, and Yachan, and son of Eleazar, and sent them to Rome to make a league of amity and confederacy with them, and to entreat them that they would take the yoke from them. For they saw that the kingdom of Yavanim did oppress Yasharal with servitude. They went therefore to Rome, which was a very great journey, and came into the Senate, where they spoke and said, Yahuah Maccabee with his brethren, and the people of the Yahudim have sent us unto you to make a confederacy and peace with you, and that we might be registered your confederates and friends. So that matter pleased the Romaeim well. And this is the copy of the CEPHER which the Senate wrote back again in tables of brass and sent to Jerusalem, that there they might have by them a memorial of peace and confederacy. Good success be to the Romaeim and to the people of the Yahudim by sea and by land forever. The sword also an enemy be far from them. If there come first any war upon the Romaeim or any of their confederates throughout all their dominion, the people of the Yahudim shall help them, as the time shall be appointed, with all their heart. Neither shall they give anything unto them that make war upon them, or aid them with victuals, weapons, money, or ships, as it has seemed good unto the Romaeim, but they shall keep their covenants without taking anything therefore. In the same manner also, if war come first upon the nation of the Yahudim, and the Romaeim shall help them with all their heart, according as the time shall be appointed them. Neither shall victuals be given to them that take part against them, or weapons, or money, or ships, as it has seemed good to the Romaeim. But they shall keep their covenants, and that without deceit. According to these articles did the Romaeim a covenant with the people of the Yahudim. Howbeit, if hereafter the one party or the other shall think to add or diminish anything, they may do it at their pleasures. And whatsoever they shall add or take away shall be ratified. And as touching the evils that Demetrius does to the Yahudim, we have written unto him, saying, Wherefore made your yoke heavy upon our friends and confederates the Yahudim? If therefore they complain any more against you, we will do them justice and fight with you by sea and by land. Next time we will be reading 1 Maccabees 9. I love you all with an everlasting love, as our Abba Yahuah and the Shamayim loves each and every one of us. I'm going to sing a short praise song, and it's one of my favorites. I do sing it quite often. It always brings me joy, and even when I feel persecuted, it brings me joy. The front guy. Not recently, babe, but, count it all joy. 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 Through the persecution, Yahuah went through it too. Count it all joy. Count it all joy. Through the trials and tribulations, through the suffering and the pain. Count it all joy. Count it all joy. No matter what you're going through, when you don't know what to do, just look to Yahuah, and you can count it all joy. When Hashatan throws a wrench in your life, drop down to your knees and pray to Abba Yahuah, and he will work it all out for you, so you can count it all joy. Count it all joy. Count it all joy. Count it all joy. Yahuah works everything out for our good. Your heart and your mind must be working in unison. Stay faithful to God, He will stay faithful to you, so you can count it all joy. Don't get caught up in the worries or cares of this world. Stay on the narrow path, not the broad road to destruction. Yahuah always has your back in your righteous ways, so you can count it all joy. Count it all joy, so you can count it all joy. Count it all joy. Hallelujah. All praise Yahuah. I love you all. Shalom and blessings.